Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope all of you guys are hanging on in there. Okay, so I am back to give a healing message to the collective. So this will be a collective message. If it resonates, it resonates, and if it doesn't, then it just doesn't. I just wanted to just hop on here real quick and just kind of just see where the energies are, how I feel where the energies are at this time. Is definitely it could be intense for some of you. It could be intense, but that intensity is going to slow down. Okay, what's coming in is a more clarity. Your clarity is going to be coming in, right? There definitely has been some intense moments that's happening, right? But like I said, it's bringing us to a place of clarity, meaning like you're going to get more of like, okay, this is what I really need to be doing, this is what I really need to be focusing on. And a lot of that, I mean, this is a general message, right? So it could be different for everyone, but overall it's a general message of you're going to be focusing more on your purpose, on, you know, what you came to do, what you are meant to do, what your soul wants you to do. And it's definitely like bigger and different than what's already out here. Okay, is what I'm getting as far as this energy, but more specific in dealing with your situations, like handling the situations at the end of the day, you guys, with love. Okay, with whether that's self-love or whether that's love for others. It's like the energy of love, like this boost of energy that has came in. It's like a higher vibration of love. Okay, so staying in your heart space is going to be important if you want to receive that higher guidance, that clarity, in order for you to take your next steps. But I also got like, this is also going to be a time where you kind of like step out of your comfort zone and doing something different. Whether that's with your personal souls, it's definitely with your personal soul's growth. But this can also be like whatever your physical is, like there's like dreams coming up within you of like, okay, this is what I really want to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like that energy also coming into play here as well. Okay, but let's go ahead and get a general message here to see where the energies are at this time with the collective. Shuffle. Okay, so we have power of attraction. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck we have what is already with you. Absolutely, that inner. Okay, what is already with you. This is definitely a time to like really bring the focus on yourselves, you guys. Okay, mainly in how you are responding to certain situations outside of you at this time. It's going to be very, very important, especially with the power of attraction. Okay, now I'm picking this up in several ways. I mean, this could definitely be about learning about attraction, learning how to attract the things outside of you that we want at the end of the day. There's nothing wrong with that, right? It only really becomes a concern or a problem if whatever it is that you want outside of you, and if you don't have it, it's like making you feel bad about yourself, making you feel bad about your life, making you feel bad about where you are. That's when it becomes like a problem at the end of the day, because that's an imbalance when it comes to you and who you are and your damn worth. Okay, but I feel like this energy of the power of attraction, there's like learning that is still taking place when it comes to how we attract things, feminine energy, versus like going out there and chasing it and forcing it and all that type of stuff. We won't have to force nothing. Okay, feminine energy sit back and receives through her attraction. Okay, but I'm definitely picking this up for some of you guys. This is in reference to a relationship. There is like learning that is happening, and then like I said, it's going to be different for everyone, right? Because everyone is at like different levels on their stages of their journey, right? But right now I feel like with this energy there could be some type of connection here, okay, where you are to learn from this soul, and this soul is to learn from you in reference to how we are attracting energy towards us. Okay, all right, let's read this. Number 13. This is a number 4, so this has everything to do about foundations, creating something different, stability, security. But this is an inner change first before you could truly see it on the outside how you want it. Okay? All right, let's read this here. Power of attraction. Okay, so this says there is such wonder awaiting you. Absolutely. There are so many beautiful adventures and so much magic yet to be. Can you keep your heart open to what is coming towards you? Okay? Can you keep your heart open to what is coming towards you without surrendering your experience of this moment by becoming too future oriented? Okay, so let's just stop right there. Can you keep your heart open to what is coming towards you rather than focusing too much on what's going to happen, right? That's like I feel like that's actually what's happening right now. There is a time in your cycle, in your journey, where it seems like there's like a waiting period, right? And the waiting period is not for you to be frustrated. The waiting period is not for you to be feeling the energy of rejection for whatever it is that you want. You know what I mean? It's not for that purpose. You know what I'm saying? It's for a different purpose. It's for a lot of different purposes. One of the purposes is to connect you more with your own soul. You know what I'm saying? Instead of looking outside for something, like come within and find it within, because I promise you it's there, okay? Whatever that sense of fulfillment is. Can you keep your heart open to what is coming towards you? Can you have a perspective on your situations where it's like whatever it is, at the end of the day, I know what I deserve. Like, I know that I deserve for my desires to come true. So if that means I have to wait until it's in the right shape, the right form, the right time, the right form, right? Then okay, not a problem. Okay. You see, there's magic in this moment too. There is something arising within you out of the depths of your being. In this process, there's a shift in environment, both internal and external. Of fertility is being stimulated. Okay, so this is like, you know, that change that is happening within you that is going to show up on the outside of you, you guys. Remember, you guys, our outer reflections are only just a reflection of what's happening on the inside. How we're feeling, how we're thinking, how we're believing. So if your situation is not how you want it to be on the outside of you, okay, that all that means is just there's just some time that's needed. There's more time that's needed, whether there's more time that's needed for you to make some type of decision, more that's time for you that's needed to let go of some type of like energy or like limited thinking. You know what I'm saying? The time is always for your benefit. You know what I'm saying? Okay. This is your time to play with that fertility. To conceive, create, and embark upon the process of transformation with an open heart and mind. You may not know where it is all going to lead. All you need to know is that it will be wonderful and exactly, perfectly what is needed. If this isn't, sorry if you guys hear a gizmo in the back, but if this isn't screaming like trusting in your journey, trusting in your flow, trusting in your guidance, learning to trust in the universe, learning to trust in God, learning to trust in your higher self, learning to trust in your spiritual team, like learning to trust in that connection. In order to build that connection, right, you have to have a level of actual practical trust. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why this spiritual journey isn't for like people that just want to play around. Like, no. When it really say like really trust, that means you have to really trust. That means you have to really surrender. That means you have to really put your cares and your worries to the side and like really lean in that trust. Like for real, for real. And when you're doing that for real, you're not worrying too much. Now, worrying is part of the process. There's going to be some worry. You know what I'm saying? The key is not to allow that worry to stop you from being able to trust in that connection that you have with this universe, that connection that you have. In other words, what it's saying is the connection that you have with your own energy that you're sending out. Okay? All right. All you need to know is that it will be wonderful and exactly, perfectly what is needed. Beyond that, allow the energy of fertile growth and abundance and now flow that now flow so naturally and richly within you and around you, simply just to be. You are a big soul, and with that often comes big dreams. You might worry that you want too much out of life. Perhaps you think that you are only capable of small dreams. Absolutely not. This is what I was saying. This is that time to like bring out those, you know what I'm saying, that inner stuff that's coming up to the surface. Like, you know, I always kind of wanted to do writing, or I always kind of wanted to do this, or I always kind of wanted to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like the Nine of Cups energy that we're in, y'all. So there's like more than one source of fulfillment. It's not just in love. It's not just in your career. You know what I'm saying? It's like, there's so many. When you're like the type of soul that's listening to this video, okay, you have many talents, right? You have many talents. So it's like not just about just one thing that you're good at. You may just be good at loving somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you have a lot more talents than that can bring that sense of fulfillment. This is the Nine of Cups cycle, you guys. The focus is not really the Ten of Cups right now. Ten of Cups is going to come. The Ten of Cups is going to be created. The Ten of Cups is going to be reflected back to you, right? Where everything on the outside starts to come in and you start to attract it. You know what I'm saying? But right now, the Nine of Cups is about, like, you know, for like, how am I trying to say this? Like, all of the energy around you is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to say this. It's just more than one source of happiness. It's more than one cup that you can dip into for your sense of fulfillment, even if it's just for that day. You know what I'm saying? You have unlimited amounts of like sources that you can tap into because of who the fuck you are at the end of the day. You that has that beautiful, good, loving heart, don't ever feel bad about that. Do not let society make you feel bad about that. I promise you, that is the way out. That is the way through. That is the way out. That is the way to fulfillment. This is why this is happening to you. You know, you may look around and be like, well, how come this is just happening to me? This person, I was like, they got to go through all of this. You know what I mean? Like, understand, my loves. This is on a new type of like level of feeling really fulfilled from the inside without needing to have the outside to give you that sense of fulfillment. Okay, I hope I'm making sense. Okay, but what I'm saying is there's also like levels of talent that will bring you that sense of fulfillment as well. Okay, because like this card said, it said something about in this process there's a shift in environment, meaning on the outside, right? Or period, your energy field, period, inside and out. There is, in this process, there's a shift in environment, both internal and external. Okay. All right, let's see. This oracle is guiding you to remember that there are stages of creation. A house cannot be built without the flooring. Absolutely. It goes back to the foundation, right? You can't really truly build that true sturdy foundation, outer foundation, if that inner foundation ain't damn feeling stable and secure. Okay? No matter how beautiful the stained glass windows you plan to install are, the walls need to be up. Okay? First, your big life dreams are a work in progress, just like you. Facts. If you have been working, if you have been working on healing something within you, start a new creative project, or just taking on a new job or relationship and feel that although you are getting some results, you are impatient for more, doubt that you can continue or even find the zone or become proficient in the situation at hand, then this oracle comes as a reinforcement. You are doing well. Absolutely. Progress, not perfection, baby. Okay? Because progress comes before perfection. That which is worthwhile takes time to build. Absolutely. Somebody that is of worth, it takes time for them to realize that. You know what I'm saying? So show grace to yourself at this time as well. Celebrate each success, even the small ones. Absolutely. You are creating something of worth. Be patient, keep going, and trust. This oracle comes with a special message. You have recently completed a cycle or level of manifestation and are transitioning into the next level of experience. Listen, you guys, okay? Job well done. If it seems intense, or if it seems like, like stall, you know what I'm saying, or even taking a few steps back, the reason for that is because you've reached a certain level that's going to require to go up one more. It's all part of growth, baby, at the end of the day. Okay? All right. So this says, hold on. Like a big fish leaving the small pond and feeling like a rather small fish in a bigger pond, there will be some getting used to it, time needed as you find your way. This will add to what you've already done and bring valuable expansion to your realization of your abilities, as well as many new relationships and opportunities to help you go further on your journey. Absolutely. What you are in the process of creating will benefit from the stage of your process. Whether your creation is simply your sacred life path, a particular creative work, or an actual child, there is a positive and constructive energy that is unfolding for you now to boost this process and carry you further along the way. Absolutely. Okay? Do you dare to dream and to believe in your dream until it manifests? Absolutely. You damn skipping. Even if naysayers challenge you. Now let me go ahead and make that clear. Even if naysayers challenge you, even if what you are creating actually is like looking at you like, the hell are you trying to create with me? Even if any type of naysayer type of energy brings a challenge to you. Okay, people outside talking about what they're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm on a different journey, baby. I understand what you're saying. I appreciate your concern. You know what I mean? But I'm all right. Even if that's coming from the mental, inside of your mental as well. All right? Even if naysayers challenge you, of course you do. Sacred rebel, absolutely. This oracle brings you guidance. You are going to attract whatever is needed to complete your work in progress and bring it to fruition. Okay, let me go ahead and say that to you right now again. There's no sense to be worried about nothing. You shall attract whatever is needed to complete your work in progress and bring it into fruition. Period. Remain open to receive and trust in the unfolding of your life experiences. Do not turn away. All of the necessary elements are coming together. Allow this integration to occur so that they can manifest your dreams. Absolutely. I trust in the cycles of my life, my work, and my own spiritual growth. Through unconditional love, I thrive. Remember, you guys, unconditional love. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about unconditional love, right? Because I definitely feel like that's where the energy is really taking this world. It's going to be a little minute, okay? But unconditional love, number one, before you could truly give that energy out, right? There has to be a sense of unconditional love for yourself. Meaning, however I'm feeling, whatever I'm going through, whatever type of challenges that I may have, that I may recognize or not even recognize, however I'm thinking, however I'm like working on my insecurities or my emotions or whatever's going on within me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to judge myself. I'm not going to beat myself up. I'm not going to criticize myself. I'm going to show myself grace. I'm going to show myself love. I'm going to show myself acceptance at the end of the day. You know why? Why? Because I love myself unconditionally. I love myself regardless of the conditions that I may find myself in, regardless of the conditions of my mental right now, where I may not understand or what the hell's going on or what's happening or what the fuck I can't figure out shit. I'm still going to love myself. However I'm feeling, if I'm feeling left out, if I'm feeling abandoned, if I'm feeling rejected, if I'm feeling not good enough, if I'm not feeling worthy, if I'm feeling afraid, whatever that is, I'm going to give myself grace. I'm not going to judge myself. I'm not going to criticize myself. I'm not going to let nobody else do it neither. Okay? But I damn sure ain't going to do it to myself. I'm going to love myself unconditionally, regardless of where I am. But in order for me to do that, I have to accept where I am regardless. I have to accept that maybe I don't know everything. I have to accept that, you know, I'm still maybe feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying? I have to accept that, damn, I thought I was over this insecurity or this wound. I thought I was kind of like, you know, getting past it. I'm still going to accept myself regardless of the conditions that I may find myself in. And that goes as physically as well. Whatever's happening physically with me as well. You guys are healers out here. You have no idea the path that you're on. You have no idea the power of your energy, especially your loving energy at this time, specifically at this time. Okay? What is already with you. Everything that you're looking for, everything that you feel like you need, it's already there. It's just waiting to be tapped into. Okay, you guys, well, there's the message. Thank you so much. Hang on in there, and I'll be back.